A big part of what got DRX here was his mastery of the current meta, of that melee matchup with Silas, with the column.
Let's go!
Here we go then, on to
Первый
Summoners
геймер.
League for game one of the World's Finals. It's been 3,318 days since Faker won his first World Championship. 1,050 games, 109. Looking for Faker. Doesn't have to, he might have to flash the stun.
Yosha coming in with Spectral Maw. Faker gets away, nicely flashed from that. And as we have a little bit of early action here, remember the Prime Gaming is giving away 150.
Pulls it in the bush. Well, actually looks like he'll be able to finish it out of vision.
Nicely done. Right back in on the other side of the red to prevent any further patience loss. He doesn't even have to smite it anymore. They see Owner on top of the ward. They know he's no longer contesting this, but he is still looking into the enemy jungle. Yoshik just going to back out. There's nothing left to fight for.
And this is the trade-off of the mid game. You got a flash, you lost procs. Not the end of the world. Did pick up a couple of them and managed to get his red. Now he's going to move down towards his bolt crab.
Baker still pretty far forward. Flash! Spectral Maw! And first over to Zeka.
Zeka, the star here, funneled again. Yoshik, multiple ganks, returns before the...
And they're already off to a great start.
And I love their story with Kingen and Zeka as we have a trade on bottom side.
Boys, we might not have the time for any stories because Death is about to drop him on the
почти.
Carry an Owner, still chasing after. Owner wants to land this. There's a little bit more damage.
Nice.
Carry a flash into the Tempest to make it happen. As Zeka goes in with a stolen ulti, he'll shuffle Faker right on back. But Owner's on the way, so Zeka can't do any more.
Beautiful play there from Owner and Keria chasing down on bottom side, and because they get
stolen ulti, let's now take another look at what happened bottom. Keria, nicely done there. Using to pop the shield with a handshake.
Gets the shield off and then pulls Deft back in. Make sure the wave crashed there, Deft, and Keria stopped him in his tracks. His former teammate almost managed to find the solo kill.
And it said no Lee Sin arounds means no attempt at a smite steal.
Oh! Who needs smite when you got an arrow?
Gumayushi picks up the dragon. Pyosik doesn't even use the smite. All this bot pressure for DRX, and then Pyosik coming down, having the mid push and starting up that Drake backfire.
And this just reminds you of how T1 got here to finals. It was bottom different. Oh, my goodness. Keria takes down Deft, then immediately afterwards
1v2. Owner and Faker ready to join in, but Barrel's made his way into the fight. Owner jumps in. It's secured by DRX. Now the fight breaks out. Pyosik coming right back in. T1 with a lot of move. Zeka tries to get the kill, but he won't be able to secure it. Zayu charges forward, but not finding another kill just yet. It is T1. They lose the objective, they get the kill, and they stop the eye from being picked up.
Yep, their smite was a little bit early. 95 health left on that Rift Herald. So DRX, they get the 300 gold for getting the Rift Herald, but Faker sweeps in, the Azir sweeps off these entrances with the wide crowd control that is afforded to him. Let's see about it though. DRX, they bully them off.
Wow. DRX showing up, forcing T1 back a little bit. Zeka's here on the flank. The second Drake stolen. Owner gets it and he gets away. Zeka and the rest of DRX, they won't have a whole lot more to do, but that is 2 Drakes to nothing now for T1.
Ocean Soul for T1 as well if they look forwards to the next couple of dragons. DRX very late to this play. They spawned. It's going to be a dance around vision here as Faker is the first one to step up. Owner's going towards midwave. Kingen will find the bot lane of T1.
Oh, that's not where they want to be going. DRX, they're ready to go. Can they survive? No. Keria will fall, but he's traded back for Zeka. A 1-for-1 that should favor T1.
That was a fantastic setup for DRX. So a little bit of a backfire to go 1-for-1. A couple ultimates used from T1. DRX the same. Dragon is still up, but DRX still looking for a pick. They're hoping that Gumayushi walks back through this tribe, which I think T1 thought they had to go through bot lane there.
And look at this, Faker goes mid to put up the Azir turret, try and get his mid priority that way, and then he can come right over. Remember, Gumayushi as well stole the other dragon. Can he fish around here? They've got vision inside the dragon pit and teleport coming right out.
All right, teleport from Zeus. Bottom lane, Kingen and Barrel gonna keep him back. Zeus ready to try to outplay here with a soul unbound. Immediately resets his position. His job was to distract, and distract he did. Drake secured as Faker goes in. Deft is on the run. 40% HP. Zeus ready for the re-engage. Fate sealed, and Death is down. Faker gets the kill, and T1 are ready to go.
T1 so precise, just dominating this game. Zeus, magnificent sleight of hand on the bottom side, but they're not done yet. Kingen looking for the snipe onto Faker. He just walks out of the Inferno chains and goes for it.
Oh, but Faker goes back in. Faker gets there, and T1's ready for more. Pioshik's on the run, but the Ruined King will barely survive. Owner walks away, and now T1 might just pay for it. Kingen's ready to chase down Guma even further. Zeus coming around from the side. Kingen backing away. T1 getting another. Faker getting another. Zeka running home.
Oh, it's turning into a slaughter in game one, boys. 20 minutes here, and T1 have 3 Drakes at age, pressing these objectives at every turn.
Zeus and Kingen getting into a bit of a 1v1 here, but Zeka's also nearby. Faker ready to respond too. Kingen is low, and Zeus takes the kill. Now with the full retreat coming out, Zeka's gonna whip the shuffle, and T1 just has to wait it out. They'll take out these minions. Zeka trying to find any sort of a way to get out of this one, but it ain't gonna happen. No, sir. Faker unstoppable.
I especially love the story. Well, never mind. Owner's on Pioshik.
We don't have time for stories. Owner looking for another. Finds the R, finds the Q, finds 2. There it is. Owner picks up the kill.
The only story here is that DRX's history after game 1. T1 are just dominating them.
He spawned and then leave DRX still in the same impossible position.
And the Emperor TP's back with a Rabadon's death cap. This Azir is going to do so much damage. Zeus might even find an engage already.
Zeus looking for it. Fate sealed. Only going to find one. Kingen getting away for now. Owner still looking for the angle. Flash kick is available. DRX fully in defensive position now, as Barrel's only got 40% HP. T1 looking for any angle. All they got to do is find one. An 8,000 gold lead is definitely enough to end this game. Minion wave making its way up. Owner threatens the engage. Chains of corruption going out. Zeka looking for the play, but Owner goes golden. He's going to stay alive for now, backing up yet again. Nexus turrets. First one's about to die. A little bit of HP, still keeping it around. Zeka's only at 1/4 health. He has to heal. Pioshik eats the Sonic Wave. No resonating strike just yet. DRX are out of turrets and out of time. T1 still looking for the end. Still looking to keep going. The Nexus is all that remains.
I love how Owner keeps checking them, seeing if they will flinch, jumping in on the Lee Sin, but not going for the flash play. And here comes the end.
Zeus looks for Q3. Zeka goes in with a stolen Azir ulti, but it ain't gonna do a whole lot. They still got a little bit of damage, but it is not enough. Barrel's gonna die, Depth is gonna die. T1 will find the fight and find the win in game 1.
Clean, calm, and collected. The well-oiled machine of T1 strikes again. Very similar game to the DR.
Lapping in this game number 1, establishing the dominance here right from the get-go.
We got to see individual skill, we got to see team skill, we got to see a couple of sick dragon steals.
Their players too. That game number 1 was so much down to outplays from T1 all across the map in their laning phase. Really, really nicely done.
Outplays during laning phase and grouping up the objectives, being there first. They never really gave DR
4 range champions on your team here, T1. So much poke, so much lockdown, so much damage. DRX have a comp that has to commit into it, so T1 wants to fight the back.
Yeah, there are so many options when you have Graves right now. Premier invade jungler, farming jungler, with an Ashe Hawkshot to support you in information, and a Victor into 900 damage smite in case there's a smite fight, so he has the empowered one.
All right, let's see it. DRX ready to contest. Gravity well over the wall. Gonna find Death. Forced to cleanse. Wants to get away. Has to flash. Down. Barely getting away from the snipe. But T1 controls the fight, controls the river, and controls the hair.
Same story from game 1. T1 are first the objective. DRX are forced to face check Deft over step.
Just yet. Barrel still not level 6. Kingen goes in. Owner's the target. But now Zeus is locked down. Carry is here over the wall. It's first blood over to Owner. And T1 are absolutely outplaying. Pioshik will not find the damage yet. He won't find the damage at all. Keria gets it, and T1 goes 3 for nothing.
Keria, the sniper over the wall with the Lux. Oh, they're also getting the objective.
And they have the Herald as well, so they can push in these bot waves, force DRX to
Oh my God! Keria, are you kidding me? He just sets it up like it's point and click.
Keria says hello to his old lane partner. I'm sorry, Deft. I'm not going to be able to give you the Summoner's Cup. I want to win.
Alrighty, let's see if Faker can get away from Piosik and Zeka. Faker doesn't make it over the wall. He's in trouble, but he gets to safety. He flashes forward. It'll be a 1-for-1, but Piosik's in trouble. He uses the Heartbreaker to get away. Zeka getting back now as well. They'll trade Barrel for Faker. DRX will take that.
T1 domination right now in these skirmishes. DRX try their best to fight back. Faker has to expend the flash, but he expends it aggressively rather than trying to flash away to make it a 1-for-1. They don't get the Herald down, but his bot side's in their favor. Kingen fighting against Zeus.
Zeus with the World Ender active, trying to chase Kingen back. However, the ulti is about to expire, so Zeus is going to back off there.
If we can refocus on some hope for DRX, it comes back to one player. Never mind this one-on-one. It's so close.
It's going all the way. Kingen with the flash to get out of the way of the Q3. Barrel shows up, but he doesn't land it until the very end. Barrel, the rocket sniper, gets the kill. But now Owner's ready to go. Buckshot in his back. There's no way home for the Donger. Say good night. Owner picks up another.
Time and time again, T1 respond to everything DRX are throwing at them. They're going to trade 1-for-1, and they're going to place the Herald down, funnel all this gold into Owner.
Straight from draft, we talked about Owner being set up to be the one for success this game.
Faker will move down. Zeus will move up. They're going to get a bit sandwiched here, DRX. Barrel's very low. The Herald won't kill the tower, so they need to get the next wave in. Gumayusi has to use the cleanse.
Nicely done. Gumayusi getting himself back, but the shutdown on Owner means that DRX now have a man advantage. The tier 1 turret still standing for now, but DRX wants to take it out. Minion wave's gonna collide. They're playing it safe. A little bit more damage into the turret is all they need, but they won't be able to find it. Barrel with a flash away. Zeus can't get the kill to follow. Lux Laser's gonna be sidestepped. Another kill over to DRX. This team is ready.
They're doing it. They are making the comeback a reality. They're starting to believe. A tower down in mid lane. This opens up the map for them to get that vision back in their favor with the extra pressure that they mount. T1 take this little timing window though to hard shove mid, and here comes the flank.
Barrel going for the bouncing grenade. He's not going to find nobody yet. Chains of corruption find Faker, but a nice use of the Mikhails gets him away. Owner's now your target. Kingen goes golden, getting himself out of Aggro's way. Now you got Zeus here on the front line. Zeka stealing away the Gumayusi ult. He finds Zeus. Everfrost ain't going to hit the mark. T1 in retreat. DRX in chase. DRX heading back over to the Baron pit. Deft firing arrows to cover their retreat. Barrel in some danger, has to flash the chains, but they get the ulti out of Zeus.
Summoner spells blown across the board. Still 1 minute on that dragon. Everyone needs to take a base, get their health bars back up.
Have the aggro, but Kingen is again on the flank. Gumayushi's at 2/3 HP. Drake is going to be secured, but Kingen's coming in. Keria and Zeus go over the wall. Gumayusi is caught, but he goes into the stopwatch only for a moment. Shut down back over to Zeka. Owner's his target. E2 strikes true, and Owner is trapped. Or is he? Now he's finally going to be killed. Double kill back over to Silas. T1 gets one back, but they're still retreating. Zeka, flash in. Zeka looking for the triple. Buys time with Zonia's. Kingen's ready to back him up. Faker goes over the wall. Zeus tries to fight, but the damage pours in. Zeka grabs a third as they're now going to find Faker here in the bottom lane. Kingen and Deft do the work, and that's money in Deft's pocket.
And DRX will cut them all down. That is 5 members of T1 in the dirt. DRX they are making the push.
And it all comes off the back of Zeka. This kid is the real deal. You give him these playmakers, he will make magic happen. From having a strong lane phase up against the greatest player of all time to being the driving force in that team fight to get them this Baron.
For big chunks on health that would allow them a better setup on Dragon. It's just gonna be a teleport back from Zeka though. Level 18 on the side. Let's carry a go.
Oh, flash binding. If they grab Pioshik, they guarantee the Drake. Pioshik with the flash back over the wall. He has Guardian Angel too. Chain, CC.
Nice,
Pioshik goes into the GA. He's just buying time. The Dragon's
драконы,
trying to chase, but are they gonna lose out on the Drake? The Dragon's still being burned. DRX are gone. It's stolen away by Owner. And Zeka has to flash over the wall to live. Kingen stuck in the pit, tries to jump out, pulled right back in by the Infernal Chains. He'll resurrect as well. That is 2 Guardian Angels wasted on the side of DRX.
Keria finds the enemy jungler. He sniffs out.
Split seconds determine that soul, and Kingen gets pulled back across just to rub salt into the wound. They lose another member. They lose another Guardian Angel. T1 are relentless.
Oh my goodness. Such a close one. So well fought here as well in the setup, and we see the reactions.
Joy on one side, concern.
They started up Baron.
Baron's gonna burn fast. T1 got it at half HP. Barrel also at half HP. Pioshik and Deft ready to fight. Chains of Corruption fly out. They're going to find 3 different targets. Faker is low. Faker is down. Zeus tries to fight. Owner into the back line. Gonna pick one back up. Deft gets Guardian Angel out of Gumayushi as Pioshik is ready to fight. Sword versus gun. And Owner has to run away.
Deft has one shot to kill the king, and he doesn't miss. Faker falls, Gumayushi and Zeus as well. Zeka's TPing in, and he has to TP as he spawns. Do they go towards Baron, or do they look to end the game? It's only Keria and Owner for 40 seconds.
They gotta focus on the minion waves. They can't do it.
They don't need to focus the minions if they're gonna be able to focus the enemy team. Keria drops as Owner is now the target. DRX, a couple minions at their back. They keep nowhere to go. Kingen wants Owner, but he ain't gonna find him. The push continues. Inhibitor falls. DRX wanna make it happen. Owner trying to flash in, trying to do it, trying to save it. But no, DRX rise to the occasion, and they will tie this series.
They lose that soul, but they win the game. DRX.
1-1.
Oh my god, that game was clawed back by T1. They had a soul and they went for a Baron, but it's Deft who shoots the arrow onto Faker, gets the initial kill. Once the victor is down, the rest of DRX can clean up.
Big frontliners and huge engages.
And that means increased focus on the bottom lane, especially for DRX here, investing their picks in the Kalista. This Kalista has not fared well at Worlds. Have to play it aggressively, pairing it with the Renata from Barrel. I want to see how DRX game plan looks now, because we already got the...
Oh man, Pioshik walking right past it. He's gonna wait here in the brushes. Keria and Guma are staying up. Pioshik with a flash engage. It doesn't matter if they knew he was coming. They're still gonna grab first blood, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. Barrel now trying to get away. Should be fine. The DRX killer instinct still comes out on top.
Great first blood for Deft. You have to wonder if Gumayushi...
Huge amount of money on Gumayushi, and there you see it in graph form at the top of the charts. And of course, he is going to on-hit build, as we said. So going to be able to chunk through this front line, all these melee champions, this short range of DRX.
Kingen's going to be late to top because he was holding
Keria's hanging around nearby, as are Pioshik and Barrel. Faker with the flash away. Zeka with the flash follow to throw Faker back into his own team. But now Zeka stands alone. He'll try to get himself away, and Barrel provides covering fire. Zeka with a re-engage back after Keria, and Zeka will finally die to the arrow of Gumayushi. Now you gotta look at Zeus, who there's just not enough damage to take him down. It's mid for mid, 1-for-1, but Pioshik is trying to get away behind enemy lines. Another engage comes out here in mid. Gumayushi with the chains of corruption onto Kingen. A flash mid comes out of the arrow, and Gumayushi is punished. The bailout will not save Kingen. It is another 1-for-1. Barrel and Deft ready to fight back as Owner gets shunned up. There's the maul. There's the kill. There's the money in Deft's pocket.
Piosik never recalled. He ran into the enemy jungle and hit
to get him down. The rest of DRX arrived. Great land of a
Почему
skill
они
shot
туда
here by
бегают?
Zeka.
Они
Faker can't get the
башня.
sidestep. They both push each other back, but Faker dies fast because Piosik can dash over the wall with his ultimate. RX could just push this mid wave in and look to try to herald to force an engage.
Ornhorn's ready to go. However, they aren't going to find what they're looking for. Kingen tries to get away now. The bailout won't save them. T1
nice.
are just ready to respawn and outplay. Barrel continues retreating. He's under a lot of threat. The Berserk down on the unkillable Demon King. And he dies here today. Zeka looking to keep the charge going. And DRX 4v5 have already found two. Sayus looks like a pin cushion as death may have overreached. He
Блин, почти еще не убили.
single-digit HP.
Against
Почему
all the
в
odds,
Марусе
every time DRX
хочет
somehow
бегать, не
find a way through,
стреляйся?
and they somehow seem to pull it off. Faker going a little bit too deep there, despite getting the kill.
Or is it? DRX walking up now, seeing if there's anything to find. Orn ulti's ready to go again. They knock Sayus up into the air, but you can't just commit onto the tank.
They're too late.
RUSIK has his ulti ready to go again. That ult from Sayus isn't going to
Barrel!
go over the wall.
Oh my
Barrel, the hero, but Faker,
Oh,
the
nice.
survive.
Barrel
Фейк.
almost kills the
Офигеть.
unkillable Demon King. That could have been a huge swing in favor of DRX with Baron spawning in 10, but he just gets out.
Вот это
Faker,
ярко
true to
было.
his name this time around, survives the range here with Faker and Guma especially. But it's all about the timing of the engage for DRX. Barrel,
Barrel
Nice.
did not time that right. They wanted to use hostile takeover on an overcommitment, but T1
Too long. Once this tower dies, Zeka can TP in and they can look for the 5v5. Here he comes.
All right, TP ready to go for DRX. Piosik had to ult defensively. There's the shuffle, getting DRX away. They're getting juggled around a lot, but Faker's alone. Piosik finds him. Faker is down, and Zeka gets the kill. What's next for DRX? They've got a stolen Azir ulti. T1 grouping back up in the top side. They know their opponents may be looking for the Baron.
30 seconds on Faker. He has TP. Does DRX start Baron? Barrel has no flash, no ultimate. Zeka has the shuffle though. He has no flash, but he's looking for T1 lying in wait. They know he's there. They have started it up. T1 need to find a response soon. 15 seconds on Faker.
T1 ready to go, trying to see if there's an angle. DRX are in the pit, but this is so risky. Owen's ready to try to fight, ready to try to steal. Barrel at 200 HP, Baron at 4,000. Zeka ready to use the stolen ulti. He throws Owner away. The Baron is stolen by Owner in a hero.
Умер, нифига себе.
T1, get it done. Hot pursuit as
Yeah.
Barrel will die to Faker.
as the entire world holds their breath, watching, Owner steals the Baron away from the Rend Smite combination. He does it again. He stole the dragon. He steals the Baron. Owner smites are sick.
DRX though, King might be in trouble. Zeus looking for Zeka's on the way.
Nicely done from Keria and from Zeus.
Найс, еще один. Молодец, молодец.
As DRX crumble around the smite steal.
T1 are running away with it now. That's 4 kills.
He pushes him away, and he just flashes over the Azir wall. Still gets in there.
Go
We
right.
always talk about syncing up the timing, picking a number with your Kalista. We smite and rend at whatever, 1,500, 1,800. But Owner gets in there, right in between, flashing over the Azir wall, actually insane stuff, under high pressure, bringing up these players.
But DRX is ready to go. Kingen with the ulti. They're going to look for Gumayushi, but they're going to find Zeus. Half HP here on the Gragas. They fall back to the ruins of the tier 2. T1 confident to hold their lines. DRX's engage fails. They will protect their tier 3 turret, but just barely. And another wave is on the way.
Yeah, Baron buff wave coming in. Summoners blown from Gumayushi, but no ultimates left. Zeka needs to take a Gragas ult or something along those lines if they want to fight this. Giving it up is not the end of the world either. Takes the Varus ult. Does he decide to throw it out, or does he hold on to it till the next couple waves come in on mid lane? Bot and it falls.
They find Zeus there with the chains. Locking him up with the Everfrost now too, but they got to be careful. You don't want to engage on the big man, and that means one inhibitor over to the side of T1 thanks to that Baron that Owner stole. Owner again, looking for that Renata, looking for the opportunity to blow him up. A TP's coming in, but it's coming in pretty late. They try to go in, but it's going to be the objective bounty for the side of DRX. They go for Zeus. They're going to find a ton of damage. Owner's focused down. He goes golden, but he ain't going to live long.
He steals it back for DRX. They get the objective bounty shut down, and then Owner ultimate the wrong way. DRX can go for Baron.
Stop doubting them. They always find a way. TP coming in from King in 5v4. 35 seconds on Owner and Beryl. That hostile takeover was beautiful. Keria trying to find a little bit of vision. They have no smite though. Can Gumayushi steal it? Eyes on Zeus.
Alrighty, let's do it. Zeus is going to have to disrupt a lot here. Keria looking to zone Beryl away. Def pulls him right back to safety. Ingen is ready to go for Faker, and they find him. Deft again will kill Faker with the Baron, but Zeka dies to the Baron auto. T1 is fighting back. The Baron still at 3,000 HP. Deft looking to go. No way!
Nice!
Deft
Varus!
Gumayushi just stole Baron.
Guma does it again.
Это просто невероятно.
With the Varus duel. Empowered Varus snipe.
It's over. I think T1 can look to end. 30 seconds on death. Waves coming in. Bottom's down. They're pushing. One Nexus tower left.
Все, заканчивай.
This game will be
Да, заканчивай.
defined by two.
Если получше,
Baron
конечно.
steals. Kingen tries to get him as much time as they can. Nice hostile takeover onto 3, but it will not be enough. Beryl is knocked back. Kingen trying to frontline this, but T1 knows what they gotta go for. They're looking for the next set. They'll take it down, and T1 are on match point.
I cannot believe it.
Рано
Twice in a row,
радуйся.
Pyosik. One was
Еще
against
один
the
победа.
Smite, but Gumayushi steals it. They had Kalista and the Smite both times. This is heartbreak for DRX.
Офигеть.
Get me a replay of that second Baron right now. Get me that right now. I need to see that. My goodness.
4 is unreal.
At the very least, this year has prepared DRX for these moments. The strong mentality to deal with the inhibitor respawning, still coming back with a reverse sweep, and Guma stealing with multiple objectives, by the way, with the Varus. Varus has been a super high priority for both lanes, not just because of those lanes, but all objectives that keep getting stolen away and have an extra hand in trying to secure them.
Wow. So T1's actually going to go for the Kalista. We've only seen Gumayushi's Kalista once this tournament, and they struggled in Summer Split to play really heavy towards it and dominate the lane as much as maybe they would like. They lean more towards hyper carries of the swords.
DRX.
And he's good at locking down these mobile carries like a Kalista, like a Kali. He's also good at locking down a squishy target like the Soraka, but it's up to Pyosik to find those plays.
And they've actually layered it with a lot of other big AoE CCs here. The Renata ultimate, you've got Varus, Deft here, really good at setting up plays with the Varus.
Beryl goes in aggressively, but the flash isn't going to get him a lot. Now he and Deft have to back away. Gumayushi goes for the Pierce. Carry with a flash forward now too. Beryl's at 200 HP. Beryl tries to get away. Deft is at 100. Carry is low. Deft is going to block the bailout. Will he get the damage? No, it's first blood over to Carry.
Guma and Carrion do it again! This T1 bottom lane on point, but now junglers meet mid.
Junglers both here. Faker at 200 HP.
Tapping Pyosik, so able to sustain under his tower, and now the bottom side with Owner.
Owner's ready to go. Deft is the target. They're ready to try to fight back, but DRX are 2v3. Gumayushi will not fall, and DRX will lose their AD carry for the second time.
So close. I wonder if Deft had heal in that exchange.
The Kingen here with a grand challenge. Pyosik showing up to try to help them. They're going to try to turn it around right back onto Owner. He's low, but Carry is here to make the difference. However, DRX will outplay. Kingen still looking to keep the fight going a little bit further, but he's got to be careful. He'll look for Carrier. Q2 lands. Where's Q3? Flash coming out from Carrier to stay alive.
Kingen is playing this fight pixel perfect in the 2 running the Dragon Roll. Meanwhile, it's a 4v4.
Really nicely done from Kingen, but now what about the team fight here in the bottom lane? They're going in. They found a lot of damage, but they won't find the kill just yet. Now Gumayushi's going to be popped, and Barrel, he's not traded back. Zeka taking some damage. Faker trying to go in and find his way through the smoke. Now he's going to run. He's trying to get out, but Twisted and Fang will find him, and DRX will win across the rift.
They're doing it! The perennial underdogs, DRX! They kill the Raptor Docker.
Not there just yet, but it's level 11. Odo's in the pit. T1 bot lane. Now on the way up. DRX are on a timer to take this fight.
T1's ready to challenge. Faker is here. Objective at 2K. Faker's going in. Smoke is ready. Zeka getting himself back. Owner's taken low. They're ready to keep the fight going. Kingen charges forward, but now Zeus is looking for Pioche. The killing spree for the jungler of DRX. Where's the follow-up? T1 trying to stay together. Hostile takeover finds Faker. T1 are corralled in the back of the pit, and it's DRX executing.
In a freaking 4v5, yo! They've got Deft on the bottom side taking care of the turret as well.
The only king in that fight was Kingen. He did so much work to get T1 down. Zeus and Owner couldn't take the fight. Tower over to DRX.
E, but now a TP is coming in. Now the ulti's coming over from Maokai. Now DRX have found Faker. The smoke will not save him, and DRX 5v4 again.
DRX kill Faker, and they're gonna push down through bot lane. T1 are playing on 2.
From the demons of game 3 for DRX. Maokai ulti flies out. Kingen in World Ender goes over the wall. Faker's lost half HP. Faker is nearly down. Hostile takeover over the wall. Wish from Soraka will heal the mid laner, but Maokai says no. DRX ready to fight back again as Zeus is going to be shuffled away. T1 tries to find the fight, and they're finally going to kill Deft, but Kingen's still ready to fight over the side. Zeka getting chased. Barrel trying to protect. A beautiful handshake from Renata as Carrier falls. T1, 2v3. Barrel may be the target, but Gumayushi is locked down. Gumayushi is executed by the sword of Kingen, and Owner is the only man standing wearing red.
Guma does everything he can to keep T1 alive, but Kingen comes to collect.
And he's looking for his crown, isn't he? He's putting the whole warning in 30 seconds. Even numbers distribution across the board in terms of deaths. No neutral objective started just yet. DRX don't have the damage to take down this Baron without those carries.
That we talked about in draft, that is why this Maokai is popping off. Holy hell! 5,400 damage from Kingen's Aatrox in that fight. This is a man who wants game 5. This is a man.
Faker took the base. Carrier did as well. It's only Owner that's around here. Kingen will jump over the wall here and start to zone him away.
But it could only be Owner that they need. He did a miracle last time. Kingen wants to stop him this time. Baron at 3K. Owner goes berserk. He's locked down. The Baron for DRX.
They did it. They kept him out this time. Everything thrown over the walls there. Owner can't get in. And DRX
going for broke. They're going for anything they can find. The second inhibitor turret's going to be the target. Faker is now the target. They're trying to push all the way in. Owner's on full retreat. Zeus finally making his recall back into the base. DRX, 5-man push. Still looking for Nexus turrets. Gumayushi's going to be caught. Kingen looks for him, but the Callista's able to get away. Zeus wants to jump in. Zeka's still safe. DRX now having to deal with Faker. He jumps in. He jumps out. There's no angle. DRX, they'll find the first Nexus turret. Owner charges away. DRX have health advantage. They have stats advantage. They have gold advantage. The turrets are dropping. Zeus is on the flank, but it won't do a thing. Kingen's wings spread wide, and DRX looks to keep going.
The relentless pressure here. They've still got 2 cannon minions. Zeka chasing off Zeus, and Barrel comes to join.
Zeus is low. He's trying to get himself away. The turret's still barely standing. Carrier now going to be your target. Kingen chasing him away. Gumayushi goes in. It won't matter. They're done. That's it. DRX are taking us to game 5.
One game to decide it all. Faker and Deft combined have played over 2,000 games. And it's going to come down to one. The King is looking vulnerable. T1 was on match point, but DRX never failed to beat the odds.
Теперь еще одну игру и все. И это теперь точно финал. Вот это
Death really does
эпично.
have one bullet in the chamber to kill the king now. One game to do it. T1 will have blue side. They'll select the stronger side that's 100% win rate this game. So not only do they have to win, but they have to win against... He does.
Пятый
He really does
гейм.
not. DRX don't care. They've not cared since play-ins. They didn't even expect to get here in the first place.
Downs, but he's
Finial.
absolutely showing up at this tournament.
That
Can you imagine being in the shoes
game.
of any of those players stepping on the stage right now?
Последний
20,000 people
матч.
in this arena, and there is only one game between you and hoisting that trophy that sits center stage.
Блин.
And it's such a weird sense of pressure for both teams, because for
Давай.
T1 it's about returning to the pinnacle
Вы
of
сможете
League of Legends.
победить.
It is about reclaiming that throne, and you can...
It's the last draft.
One more band to go.
Is it Caitlyn?
It's always been Caitlyn.
Yeah, I think they have to ban Caitlyn. Heimerdinger's down unless they want to play Varus into the Caitlyn. But do you really want to give Gumayushi that champion? It's the Lux ban. And he's keeping T1 guessing.
Её не
Something is
забанил,
planned.
блин.
Remember, Barrel
Если бы не
is the
забанил
only
её,
player
тогда было
outside
бы
of the
лучше победить.
T1/SKT banner to ever make World Finals
Может,
back to back
Грагас,
to back. The
возможно.
man's creative, the man is effective, the man's impressive, and I can't wait to see that pick.
Def smiling. Is it Bard? Is he going to go for the Bard in game 5? Yes! I love this guy's confidence. Beryl doesn't give a crap.
He's got a run of the map now.
Powerful player, such a standout factor, such a game winner
Oh, it's Gwen.
for T1 throughout summer,
Gwen.
throughout this year, and it's Gwen into the Aatrox.
Pulling the Gwen back out here. We'll see about the jungle pathing as well if they can get up there. Those plus the support timings.
To start the fight outside the
Hecarim!
corruption. Hecarim for Piosik.
Both these teams have thrown everything out of the window. They've come in with different strategies. A little bit of comfort as well.
это
Pocket
очень
picks a piece.
приятный
It's the last game of the
чемпион.
year. It's the last game of these players this year. And they're going to
мой.
put all the cards on the table. DRX have drafted Caitlyn, Bard, Hecarim into these immobile carries. And Zeus has gone for Gwen to get advantage over King in the side lane.
This is it. This is your Game 5 draft. This is T1 versus DRX.
Sees them.
Okay. Patience. The patience pays off. He waits. He goes for the safe route just over the wolves. T1 immediately on spawn.
Yeah, Keria can push him off these though. So Piosik's going to lose his bot side jungle. Try to keep the Q stacks there and move towards Raptors. Clear up. What can DRX do with this Gumayushi? They're going to try and zone him away from the lane. Try to allows T1 to push back against the Caitlyn. Zeka needs to react to this flash W from Owner. He needs to react to it, otherwise he's going to die.
Owner does not give him the time. Zeka flashes late, and T1 takes first blood.
Genius move here from Owner over the
Это
back of the
начало,
Raptor
это
wall.
начало,
And it's even
это
worse for
начало.
Zeka. He flashes afterwards and
Я
still
верю
dies
в
because Baker's got the
СКТ.
Q-empowered auto in the air.
And now top side, the fights continue. Zeus versus Kingen. Zeus with the ulti finds a lot of needlework there into Kingen, who's not able to continue the trade after already using the cooldowns. And Owner will again look for Zeka in mid. He will chase him away as Faker absorbs this wave. Meanwhile, back in top, Q3 hits the mark.
He's dead.
Infernal chain. Solo kill
Ты что
for
делаешь?
Kingen in the top
Ты
lane.
такой
Best top
уверенный,
player in
что
the world.
убивать его
369 and
можешь.
Zeus is in discussion. Kingen's in the World Finals. He had an amazing...
Uma pushing those plates on bottom.
But they can't finish the Herald. They know T1's ready to contest. Baker's coming up now too. Piosik, defensive ulti over the wall. Kingen with a World Ender. He's stuck inside the gravity well, but he goes forward. Baker dies. Zeka gets it. The shuffle to get the rest of them away. Carry has made his way up into the top side. Barrel goes for the flash binding, but he won't grab it. DRX get the kill, and they're back onto the Herald.
My God, Kingen is playing out of his mind right now, up against T1.
5v4, and then just have Kingen teleport back to his top turret.
Не успеешь.
Well, the Dragon's low. Owner's
He
coming
goes
in.
fish.
Is this going to be another steal? Barrel will block it with the CC. Beautifully buffered from Owner with a Heartbreaker to escape the Bard
А что,
ulti.
так можно
And that's
было так?
DRX tying up the neutral objective count.
Kingen here, gonna go for the recall to purchase, and then go back to top side. Because the wave already dealt with here at the tower from Zeus. Cannon minion moving in.
No flash on Faker. Piosik has the ult. Zeka has the shuffle.
He's not going to get the angle just yet. Pioshik looking for it. There's your engage. Knocks him back out of the gravity well. Knocks him into the shuffle. Knocks him to his doom. And Zeka gets the kill. But now he's going to run. Remember, there's no ulti for Owner, but he's still going to grab the kill. 1 for 1 on mid laners as Zeus wants to run down Pioshik. Owner's ready to follow. Stole the kill body. Means 2 for T1.
They're not out yet. Owner now going to ult over the back of the Raptors to escape
Here
Kingen.
comes Kingen.
Kingen's ready to go. Zeus is trying to retreat. Q1, Infernal Chains. Q2, but Q3 ain't gonna hit. Zeus walks out.
Faker falls, but it's
Oh,
the
yeah,
younglings of T1 and
красавчик.
Zeus and Owner that carry him through the play.
Почему
DRX are focusing down this mobile
уходите
Victor, but they're ready to
от
respond.
башни?
Owner gets a couple
Я
kills
не
back.
понимаю.
Zeus chases Pioshik
Почему
away.
они
And it'll come
уходили
off the
туда
back of this engagement,
поближе?
Kobe.
Exactly. Zeka starts it out. He doesn't want to fully commit at the beginning, waiting for...
But T1's ready to fight for it. They're gonna bring Faker into the TP now too. Caitlyn trap hits Zeus. He's gonna lose a little bit of HP, but a lot of patience being lost on the Herald now. Down to 1600, down to 1100. It resets. And now what about the fight? Pioshik at half HP. DRX still grouped up. T1 still trying to contest for this. Herald at 7,000. Kingen back into the pit. He stands alone from the rest of DRX now. He'll continue holding Herald aggro.
This could be the decider of the championship. Kingen off the side, Pioshik getting chucked out. T1 get the Herald.
Dragon's
вот
going up
дракон.
pretty quickly here in 16 seconds. DRX going to retreat through mid lane.
Oh, Zaka's gonna put some damage on him. Kingen staying on the flank. He's gonna look for it, but a flash out from Faker keeps him safe. World Ender is a very important cooldown. T1 will lose that critical summoner
no
spell
flash.
on their AD carry, but Faker's now the target. Devastating charge, onslaught of shadows, but not enough damage. Zeka has to go
Давай,
away as
бей,
Owner's ready to
бей,
follow
бей,
up.
бей.
Pioshik
Nice.
is too far forward, and Faker takes him out. Now Owner's got the charge to chase Zeka. He's gonna look for it. Barrel's ready to try to protect, and he gets him away on a magical journey.
It's Owner again to the rescue. He comes in for the counter on the Viego. He defends again. Faker now going to be able to push off the back of that. They've got the extra person advantage with Pioshik still sitting on a 12-second death timer. T1 pushing
More damage pouring in, but not enough to kill him just yet. Pioshik's coming around from the side. Kingen's on the flank now too. They're waiting on the TP to come in. Gumayushi's going to be targeted. He tries to get away, but he's going to take it out first.
Нет, блин.
Owner's about to fall on Pioshik now. Zeus wants to fight against Kingen. The ball keeps him alive, and DRX is winning the fight. Shadow was still ready. Faker dies. Zeka goes in, and Carrier will die. 2-4 for nothing. DRX.
Pioshik brushes himself off. He gets back up and he gets the engage to break the game open. That's going to be DRX on Baron. They take down 4 of T1. The flank from Pioshik on the top side and then teleport in from Zeka.
DRX circled T1 like sharks, herding them in. T1 didn't find a response. Guma, can he steal it?
Guma went out to fire right here.
What the fuck?
Gumayushi steals Baron to save this game.
Oh, Vicky.
Baron's pick. Again with the empowered Q snipe. Guma snipes away the hopes of DRX.
I'm speechless. DRX, how? Form comes in, he must just about see it. The arrow of a lifetime. The steal of a lifetime from Gumayushi. That's twice in this series he's done it. T1 grab onto a miracle, and they have a chance in this game again.
T1 have more than a chance. They have a push here in the bottom lane. Everybody's ready to go. Zeka staying on the tier 2 and the tier 3. They are looking for the inhibitor, and they will already take it. As the flash, Pioshik's trying to get it from him. Nice ulti coming out from Barrel, but Kingen is here in a 1v4. Kingen is about to die.
Yes.
T1
Да.
has taken out the Fed player.
Nice.
Barrel gets away over the wall.
Пуши,
And
пуши,
DRX
пуши, пуши.
are collapsing.
Пущи.
T1 are running this game now. The push in mid comes through, but Zeka's here to
Получаешь?
respond.
А,
Dragon is up,
дракона
so that
надо.
should be a pretty easy exit objective. 2,000 gold lead for T1 right now in this game 5. 2 dragons apiece. Small gold lead for T1. But I think it's going to be pretty even around these fights. It's going to be very nuanced onto who can find the carries. Can Kingen land multiple Qs? Can Pyosik find the engage onto Gumayushi? No Mikhail's up just yet.
Yep, again, you talked about it before, K-Drill. The barrel ultimate from Bard on one of these low mobility carries. Right now, Faker, no flash. If they can catch him, they can follow it up with a trap. Zeus with the ghost instantly, though, for the move speed to run.
Yep, he can get out from it. Kim Tech Putrefier, Kim Tech Tank, I should say, was not used. Zeus still looking to maybe come back and fight this. Has the needlework ready. Pyosik goes on a magical journey. T1 now, Faker's very low. Kingan's fighting 1v2. He gets himself away. It's a defensive ulti from Owner back over the wall.
He almost won that fight. Faker didn't have the flash, but he manages to get away.
Teaching the Drake any further. They're going to allow it to reset. Kingan to a flank. Kingan finds Carrier right when they need it most. But now he takes some damage back. He has to walk it off. The Drake's at 4K. A little bit of damage over the wall. Barrel's trying to block it. Dragon is secured. Gumayushi is down. And T1 are trying to fight back. Pyosik on fire. He will drop. It is a 2 for 3 for 2 in the fight. Excuse me. But what kind of League of Legends are we watching? Good luck.
Zapping down the last kill. Gold pretty close still with the extra dragon here leading up to Soul Point now. And Carrier knows. Walking into that trap, into that brush, into that Aatrox.
It's the same story as the entire series. Gold lead over to T1, Dragon lead.
That Bard ultimate, it was just to create space for a couple of seconds. Zeus running away from Kingan. Zeus has level advantage here. Kingan doesn't find sweet spot on the Q3, but he's got backup. Zeus is going to be caught. DRX moving in for the T1 top lane, and they got him 5v1.
Kingan's got teammate advantage. DRX rally around their top laner. Now with that extra kill, they can eat.
Again, Owner's alive. T1 have the mid push. They're going all for it. All the cards are on the table.
Flank, flank, flank. They're wrapping around.
Yep, keep your eyes on Pyosik and on Barrel. DRX, they don't even have their jungler in the pit. They are not going to commit to the Baron. They are looking for some sort of a play. Barrel is burning, but they're ready. They're turning. Pyosik has Faker. Carrier barely lives. He's trying to run away, but Zeka and Pyosik are still chasing him down. A bullet to the head, and Death pulled the trigger.
They get the flank off. Carrier fights it, and T1 try to attack it, but it still works. Pyosik finds Faker.
And Faker doesn't have TP. DRX don't even go towards the Baron. Dragon Soul's up in 35 seconds. They know that.
Zeus will be ready and waiting for Pyosik. Pyosik's gonna have to hold out of this one. You would think no. Gumayushi gets the kill, and T1 are 5v4.
Guma nailed him with the chains of corruption, and Pyosik falls. 40 more seconds on his death timer now, and look at this. The brush play from Kingan. Can he pull it back?
Baron buff falling off in 15 seconds. Bot lane inhibitors open. Zeus might be caught here, Kingan.
Zeus does not have an ulti. They used it for the pick. Now he's going to try to run from Kingan, who keeps the chase going. Q2 finds him. Q3's not going to get nothing more than a chicken. DRX still trying to hold on. Deft backing away. Zeka backing away. T1 looking for the inhib. You would think they should be able to find this one, no problem. There it is. T1 take bot lane inhib for the second time this game.
I can't imagine how much pressure all of these players are under in this game 5. T1 managed to crack that inhibitor like you highlighted, Flowers. But they still have the Mountain Soul. The pick didn't net them an end. Elder's up in 2 minutes 20, Baron's up in 2 minutes 40, roughly the same time.
Kingan's looking for it. He has been the X factor, but Barrel's gonna die. He barely gets away. Pyosik's on the retreat. Barrel stays alive somehow. Redemption's coming down. It's gonna heal him up. T1 moved in. Kingan was not able to respond there with the flank. He'll steal the enemy red buff for the upcoming fight. T1 chunking out the health bars. Decide to go for the Elder. Kingan's still ready. TP coming back in for DRX. Zeus and Owner here in the pit. Zeus goes over the wall, but Kingan's ready to find him. Q1, Q2 finds his place back inside the pit. Drake gonna slightly reset.
Gonna come down to a smite fight. Kingan ult is off. Barrel has the ultimate back up. No carries on the flashes.
Look at the trap line. Look at the Caitlyn. He's trying to zone him away. Owner goes in. Owner is down. The Drake secured. T1's jungler trying to do it. T1's going to the base. They're going to the Nexus. Can they do it in time? Kingan comes back. Elder Drake at the ready. But what can he do? Q3, no damage just yet. Elder Drake, the execute. He's down. DRX, hold on.
King in! He gets back, he does it! Gumayushi's gonna find the ultimate onto Bioshik, but they still have the Elder Dragon buff on DRX. They're gonna run straight back into the hearts of T1.
Can they end? Is this it? T1 are so vulnerable and wounded. DRX have the Elder Dragon. 4 members down. It's on Gumayushi to hold the line. DRX are coming for their World Championship title.
The Cinderella story! DRX are pushing in!
О, все. Проиграли, что ли.
Only Carrier is going to be up. It's still 10 seconds on Owner. DRX will march forward. Carrier wants to hit the wave. Kingen goes to the World Ender. Gumayushi is dead. They have been doubted. They have been discounted. They have been dismissed. But DRX are your 2022 World Champions.
Как обидно. Это уж песня.
They complete the miracle run.
We have just witnessed the most incredible story in history. DRX have done it. T1 are shell-shocked. They're stunned.
Ну,
No
дорого,
fourth seed
поздравляю,
had even made
молодцы.
it to finals, let alone
Все равно
winning
молодцы.
the World Championship. Deft in his 10th year.
He won the world title. He's won MSI, he's won LPL, he's won LCK, he's won Rift Rivals against Korea and China, but he's never won a world championship, and he's done it. He's done it.
One of the greatest finals in League of Legends history. People are going to be watching that VOD for years to come until the servers go down. What a show from these two teams.
Death beats Carrier. They wanted the title together. Only one can walk home victorious. And Death has had to see so many of his former teammates succeed without him.
All of the emotion. The whole year boiled down to this. The group of friends that made the miracle run. Through all the objective steals. The mentality of diamonds. Untiltable, unassailable. DRX World Champions.
Да, жалко, что они проиграли. А ведь так надеялся. Блин, я думал, они будут выиграть на этот раз, но как-то там не получилось.
Baker's lost half HP. Baker is nearly down. Hostile takeover over the wall. Wish from Soraka will heal the mid laner, but Maokai says no. DRX ready to fight back again.
League of Legends World Champions DRX!
Что ж. Да, поздравляем, поздравляем.
Well, it's my pleasure to introduce you to
Что
three
ж, на
people that
это
would like
все.
to congratulate
Ладно, мне уже
DRX on
пора,
their
надо
victory.
спать,
Nicola
уже
Long,
8
CEO of
утра.
Riot Games, John Needham,
Ну,
President of
господи.
Esports, and Naz Alatar, Global Head of League of Legends Esports.
Ай.